Okay, so welcome to another How to Level Up, and we're looking at Wild Mode, and we're looking at Priest today. So this is a pretty straightforward deck to get. I don't think there's really one legendary in there. I think is that it. This you can get from the quest line at the moment, and this is like the whole point of this card. So in Wild Mode, obviously Wild Mode is very fast at the moment, so this can be very fast, and it's important like every turn that you have to make the most of it. So if we think about the actual beginning of the game, in general, like you have a couple of cards to help you get your balls out quicker. Got a Dead Ringer and also the Skydiving Instructor. Now, a good thing to keep in mind with this is that if you do resurrect the two cards using Twilight, it's not gonna. It's not gonna. You don't need to worry about the Skydiving Instructor. It would resurrect this, but normally, yeah, normally. I mean, it just depends. Like, obviously, you need to get your balls on board as soon as possible. So, what could be some good early plays? Well, Boar and Embalming Ritual is really good. Remember, you can only do Reborn once. You can't put it. You can't put two of these onto a Boar. It will still only just work once. And there's certain things like if your opponent knows the deck you're playing, you're going to need to essentially kill your own stuff. So you're going to want to maybe get a Spirit Lash. Also have discover a copy or discover a spell. So this is obviously more powerful. Shadow Visions is more powerful than Thrive in the Shadows. I think, yeah, yeah. When it says copy, it means you can have an additional one, and you're always going to want to basically get something that is going to be able to kill your stuff, your balls there. Uh, so keep in mind, obviously, as well, that Raise Dead is not going to be able to. You really want it to be balls, ideally, but the thing is, you're going to have it's possible you could have a surplus by like 7 or 8 anyway. So that's why you could potentially use some of the others just to get more stuff. And you got your Resurrects. Insight is obviously a good way to get your minions. The Sphere of Sapience, again, a good way to get it. And this is pretty useful if they just have a sort of like simplistic, like just put up a load of taunts to block your weapon. And the thing about the weapon is that the weapon is incredibly powerful. It's a 15-3 weapon, 15-3, and what it doesn't actually tell you about the weapon is that every time you attack, you're setting their mana to 0, which means they can't do anything. So you just need to make sure they don't have as long as you've got a decent amount of health, they don't have too much on the board. It's just an auto win in that situation. Uh, this can be a little bit slow, but the thing is, you need to also be careful. Like, you don't want to be in a situation when you're like 2 of 7 or 3 of 7, and you've got nothing that you can actually play. You need to make sure you can keep the balls coming, and you can really. I'm not sure what the absolute limit of how quickly you can do it is, but it's pretty quick. It's probably like turn 4 or 5, and this is really sorry, not that. The Twilight's Call is super powerful. Um, yeah, because it gets you an additional 2 of them, and yeah, it's just a really fun deck to play. Really straightforward to level up, and yeah, pretty fun. So thanks for watching.